Alright, so checking out this Ram 2500, there's a connector here in the passenger wheel well that I've seen have problems before for air suspension issues. This truck has a C1543-13 fault code, which is right rear ride height control circuit open. So the first thing on the diag gets you to check the connectors that are on the compressor and around the compressor. So I'm taking a look and around here. Of course, it's real dirty. It's a farm truck, so taking a good look, making sure that there isn't a connector that's broken off of this thing, or some wires pulled out on it. Also checking the actual wires for corrosion as well, seeing as there's all this dirt, little rocks that might get in between the tape and the wires, that can rub through and eventually compromise the wiring insulation and cause some corrosion to start. So all the connectors appear to be plugged in all right. I didn't see anything that stuck out immediately. Moving on to the harness as it goes from the compressor forwards up, it sits on top of the frame. I did notice that there was this section of harness that was rubbed against that exhaust hanger, and then I did find that spot right there where the corrosion, the wire has rubbed through on the shield. So I did a wiring repair, checked all the other surrounding wires, and then I did put after repairing the wires, put a mastic patch over the wiring harness in an attempt to prevent it from rubbing again. I did use some zip ties and sort of zip tie it down to the frame a little better, and that way it's not going to rub through. So ended up figuring out where that open circuit was, and it was in that harness just by that exhaust hanger. There you can see the harness is all patched up, sitting where it should be. So this is the diagnostic tree, C1543-13, right rear ride height level control circuit open. We can see that it's monitored when the ignition on or battery voltage is between 9 and 16 volts. And the set condition is whenever the air suspension control module detects that there's an open circuit in that wire. There's some possible faults to what can be causing that. So connector open, or could be the module itself or some wiring. Basically just gets you to walk through and check to make sure everything's plugged in first before you go ahead and do an inspection on the harness. So I was able to find where that break in the wire was, fix it up, clear the fault codes, and then I end up plugging the scanner in and logging in, and just make sure that the fault code is changed from an active status to a stored status in the air suspension module there. You can see right there it is now changed to stored, and there is some other faults in there, but not worried about those right now. We'll deal with those after. Clear the faults, take it for a drive.